Alright guys, what is up? This is the Siberian here, and we're back with another dev diary. And this is a good one. I think I say that every time, but who cares? It is. It's a good one every time. Yeah, so the mod is progressing. I got a little distracted this week, but still made good progress. And I'll show you some of the things that I've been working on. So for one, this is a new German regiment, the Württemberg. These troops specialized in their reload drill, so they will reload quicker, much quicker than regular units, or most line infantry units. They're not necessarily all that accurate, but they can lay on a heavy fire. But here's a little sneak peek. I've started the Russians. And here we go. We got some Kiev infantry. That's a great volley into the enemy cavalry, which has to withdraw. So, yep, I've officially started on the Russian forces. Now, this is just generic light infantry, but I've added a couple line infantry units. So we have the Kiev troops facing off against the Finns, who aren't running correctly right now, and are getting slaughtered by artillery. Oh my goodness. Over here we have some Rostov infantry. The pants might be a little too bright. I might try and get that a little toned down, because that's a little glaring orange, but yeah. So those are the two new units, as well as I've retweaked some Cossack infantry units, and I want to keep adding more units like these that are unique and whatnot. Yeah, look at that. Nice volley and smoke. Yeah, so this was a battle. I just did a 2v2 versus bots on medium funds in the Austrian Pinnacles, and it worked pretty well. Here's some Russian cav coming in to support. I played as Russia. What I want to note about Russia is, in general, their units are going to have lower morale, particularly their infantry. Not terribly low, but just lower than most other nations' line infantry. And historically, that has a precedent because the Russian levy system really incentivized the best officers not to be unit officers, and so there was some poor discipline and morale among Russian infantry units, particularly in the early period. In the later period, Russia will have units, as it modernizes, will have more units comparable to any other nation's infantry. Oof. And this was one of the new Danish cavalry as well, but they absolutely got slaughtered by these Pomeranians, man. That was brutal. Ooh. Point blank. Are they gonna fire a volley, do you think, or just charge? I hope they fire a volley. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Oh my goodness, devastating. I do like that blood effect. It really sells the impact of a volley. Oh my goodness, just tearing through. But the Swedes charge in. So yeah, I have just a bit more Danish to finish up, and then I'll keep plugging away at the Russians. But what I spent most of my time on this week, I'll give you a little hint, or a little thing. Oh, uh-oh. Did it freeze? Oh boy. Alright guys, sorry about that. Once again, this is very raw, so had a weird bug there, but we're all back. But what I want to show is a custom scenario that I have been working on. Now, it's here in the single player, but for some reason when you click on it in single player it doesn't work. But you can still play it single player by going to multiplayer and then hosting a battle scenario, and here it is. Just type in a random name. Now I'm not actually gonna load it up because it's not all ready, and I don't want to give away the thing because I want to play this in multiplayer with you guys. But this is a historical battle. As you can see, I haven't finished out the armies. This is a roughly even numbers. I think 1710 might be the year. I mean, yeah, I think that's right. And there's roughly equal numbers between the Danish and the Swedish when the Danes tried to invade Sweden. And yeah, this battle was kind of the climactic force. So historically there was 14,000 versus 14,000. Now I don't think I can get that, but my goal is like 7,000 versus 7,000. So one in-game soldier will equal 2 real-life soldiers, and just kind of see how the thing works out. I can't modify the maps. I found a map in the game files that isn't really used, and it vaguely resembles the terrain of the battle, the historical battle. So the Battle of Helsingborg, if you want to look it up. And so I'm positioning troops according to that. It's not perfect, but it'll do. And I think this will be a fun addition. It took a lot of work to figure out how to get these all to work, but I finally figured it out. So this is something I'm excited to do more of in the future. But I'm not going to show you guys because I want it to remain a surprise as to what the terrain and the setup looks like when we actually play the battle. So yeah, that's what I've gotten done this week. Sorry I didn't get more units. I'm gonna really focus on units next week, or this upcoming week. I just discovered that you could do these custom scenarios, and I was like, oh, and it's a lot of work, so it took a long time to figure out, but I figured it out, and I'm excited for it. But anyways, the mod is going good, making progress. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying these or the other content on the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Anything like that helps me feel encouraged. How about that? That people are enjoying this and this content. So anyways, thank you guys, and I will catch you on the next video.